And joining us now is North Central College political science professor Stephen Caliendo. Great to see you, my friend.
Good morning to you.
Well, let's talk about, first of all, who is not going to be there. We know the clear front runner, Donald Trump, has said he's skipping tonight's debate. But will his presence still be felt even though he's not there physically? And who's the bigger target, Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
I would imagine that Joe Biden is going to be the biggest target from all of these candidates. They're trying to show that they're the ones who would have a better chance of beating Joe Biden in a general election. There will be some criticism of Donald Trump for sure. We'll expect it from Chris Christie, Asa Hutchinson. But I think a lot of those candidates have shown that they're not willing to criticize the former president. Implicitly, they're saying I would be a better candidate than he is. But many of them are going to defend him in his legal troubles and even praise some of the work that he did as president.
All right, this debate, the first time Americans will have the chance to see all of the top Republican contenders, the top 8 who qualified, face off in one room for this debate. How critical is it in setting the stage for this 2024 primary race to see if anybody can challenge Donald Trump for the GOP nomination?
That's right, Ryan. And some of these folks will never be on another presidential debate stage. This may be it. Some of them may not make it to the next debate. Remember that they're all campaigning for president, sort of, although some of them are also auditioning for other things. They're auditioning for maybe vice president, certainly not Mike Pence. He's not going to be chosen. But they're auditioning for cabinet appointments. They're also auditioning maybe for media appearances, a show on Fox News, for instance. And so the degree to which they can connect with an audience, make a splash, that's going to matter a lot more than this campaign, because it's going to narrow down pretty quickly.
So just trying to expand their political footprint, if you will, is to audition for the American people. All right, let's go back to Donald Trump. It's hard to have a conversation about the Republican Party and not mention him. He's refusing to sign the Republican loyalty pledge, which would meaning he would support whoever becomes the Republican nominee if it's not him. Do you think this will help or hurt him?
Well, I think that, Ryan, we've talked about this before. I think the whole loyalty pledge is a joke. But I understand why they're doing it, but it's unenforceable. It's utterly unenforceable. Chris Christie clearly signed the pledge, or he wouldn't be allowed on the debate stage. Donald Trump, it's been said many times that he demands absolute loyalty from people, but he gives loyalty to no one else. And I think that this idea with the pledge is, it was about Donald Trump. It was about, if you're going to enter the race, you got to make sure you're not going to criticize Donald Trump or run as a third-party contender if he gets the nomination. It wasn't really about supporting the eventual nominee, and I think it becomes clear when he refuses to sign the pledge. What'll be interesting to see is if he wants to get on a debate stage, will they waive that requirement later down the road? So I'll be looking for that.
Yeah, good luck with that. Political science professor Stephen Caliendo, always appreciate your insight when you join us.
It's great to see you. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir. Stay with CBS 2 for updates from the Republican presidential debate. CBS 2 political investigator Dana Kozlov will be live from Milwaukee throughout the day with reports.